Hi everyone, it's Connie with another update. Do you notice anything different about me? Well, I got my wig last week and through the cancer survivorship program at Lutheran General Hospital. And yesterday, the beautician, she trimmed it, so I have some bangs. It's almost like reddish in color. You can't really tell here. It's kind of different to see myself with hair when I'm pretty bald. Again, I said that I have some hair like at the edges, and she asked if she should shave it, and I said no, I want to keep what little hair that I have, and grateful that I didn't lose more hair the second round of chemo, and I still have my eyebrows, which is great. So I don't know, what do you think? How do I look? But I think I'm most comfortable not just in my bandana. Like if I'm home, like I'm not wearing anything, but I'll cover myself with the bandana when I go out. So I'm not so sure how often I will be wearing the wig, but just been really grateful for the support and the resources that the Cancer Survivorship Program has. I was able to get this wig for free, and the beautician also cut it, trimmed it for free as well, as she says she donates her time to cancer patients. This wig, it's synthetic and it runs about $400. So I'm just really, really grateful. So I've been taking some classes at the Cancer Survivorship program. I was able to go to a skincare makeup session because my scalp, my head is very dry. It's very itchy. So I'm constantly scratching it. There's these bumps. So I wanted to know what I need to do to take care of it. And they just said put on just a lot of moisturizer. So that's what I've been doing. And it's getting a little bit better, but still just the itchiness really is an issue. But thankful for them. And then also too, I went to a Pilates class there yesterday. I'm trying to build up muscle again and trying to build up strength again. And it's just been hard, but I'm trying. And I went for a 40-minute walk for the first time this week. Of course, not on my own because I don't trust myself, as my balance is kind of off these days, but it was just good. And I've been doing more exercises at home using the elliptical, to really want to build myself up. So I'm getting a lot of protein because, again, I'm just eating everything in sight. And because, as I said last time, because my taste buds have changed and nothing tastes the same. And so I keep eating to satisfy myself, and I'm not satisfied. This week, a good friend was able to get me some food from Used Mandarin Schaumburg, and I do have some favorite stuff from there, and I was so excited to try it. But of course, it just didn't taste the same. And so then I think my go-to is cereal. After I eat something it doesn't really suit my taste, and I eat cereal and ice cream sandwiches this week. So I'm getting a lot of protein. I'm really eating well. I said, pretty soon I'm gonna be rolling around because I've been gaining so much weight. But thank you for your concern. And when people come visit me, I think they're surprised and they say, you don't look like a cancer patient. You actually look good. So I'm sorry to disappoint, but I'm glad I'm looking good. Yesterday, the Pilates instructor said she's a cancer survivor herself, and she's actually had 2 different types of cancer. And she was telling me how angry she was and how she really had a difficult time accepting her diagnosis. And with me, I think I've been in good spirits throughout. Still can't believe I have cancer, but I do. But it's been manageable. And people talk about suffering, like, why do I have to suffer? And honestly, this is not suffering at all. There is greater suffering in the world. That this is a challenge, of course, but I don't see myself suffering. A time is going to come soon where I find some normalcy in my life, which I try to keep every day. People keep saying, no, I'll do this for you, I'll do this. And I said, no, like, I want to do stuff when I'm able because it makes things more normal. So thank you for all. But, let me do some stuff. I could do dishes. And if I can't, I have a dishwasher. So it's all good. So thank you so much for that. Your concern as well too. So I had my blood work done yesterday and I just got the result, and good news again, my CA 125 has gone down to 60 from 563 from last time. So I know the chemo is working. So my hope is that with my third chemo on Monday, that we could do some scans and the doctor will say, we could do surgery instead of doing a fourth chemo before surgery. So that is my prayer. And so if you guys would join in prayer for that I could have surgery maybe in March, that would be so awesome. And all the cancer will be gone and they would say, no more chemo. Woo-hoo. That would be the greatest news. I truly believe with one word God says, then I could be healed. So thank you so much for joining me in prayer. So my first chemo, I had two different chemo drugs, Taxol and Carbo. My second one, I had a third one, which was Avastin, and that causes nosebleeds and runny nose, which I experienced this time too. And I'm really hoping that with this third chemo that I would do better with it. I won't be symptomatic. I'm not going to have like all the joint pains and pain in my stomach. Sometimes I have this shooting pain like around like back, like where my kidneys are almost. So I'm going to ask that about on Monday when I see the doctor. So my oncologist actually goes on maternity leave too. So, but I think it should be okay. I think they have a good plan for me. So I'm not worried or concerned. So that's it. And, my cousin was telling me recently of someone and she had the same exact symptoms that I did, and fortunately I was so blessed that things, move very quickly. We're meeting doctors, getting tests and stuff. And with her, I know she had to wait some time, but, I guess she also received the diagnosis of ovarian cancer. So it's, I know thanks to my cancer, other people have gone to their doctors to get themselves checked out. And so I encourage all of you to do that. If you have any symptoms, go check it out. So, but I did want to share a list that Dr. Kleibold had given me last time that I want to share with you about symptoms that I had, and so for ovarian cancer, because it could be so mimicked like a GI symptom. So it's persistent stomach pain, persistent bloating, which I've had that, finding it difficult to eat or feeling full quickly, and that was me, needing to pee more often, back pain, changes in bowel. Thank goodness my bowels were regular though, and feeling tired all the time. So mine, it was all this bloating and burping. That was very uncomfortable. So I encourage all of you guys to check yourself out and keep your health, because health is very important. And so another good thing that I've been doing is reading, or trying to read, because I'm not a big reader, but I've been reading a book called A Shepherd Looks at Psalm 23. A good friend sent it to me. And many of you know Psalm 23, even those outside of the Christian circle have heard of Psalm 23. And the author he was actually a shepherd. That was his job. And he writes and interprets Psalm 23 in the point of view of a shepherd. And so it was so amazing. So to me, it just gave me a new insight about Psalm 23, that, I'm a very foolish, not really smart person, and it's really the shepherd who guides me and takes care of me and keeps me safe. So thank you, my good friend Mary Ellen, for sending me this book. I'm almost done, so I can't wait to finish it. But again, giving me a new perspective that, Jesus is my great shepherd, and it's good to be in his flock because he will take good care of me. So again, I'm in good spirits. Yesterday, the Pilates instructor shared, and I don't know if I told you, I just went to the Pilates yesterday, and she's a cancer survivor. She's had 2 different types of cancer. And I'm so out of shape. But she said that she was very angry. She really did not take her diagnosis well, and she just was not happy with the world. And And I'm so grateful that hasn't been me. And I'm so sad that she had to go through such a hard time. And, for me, I've had so much support and so much care and just much love, much love. And I'm so grateful that I've been in good spirits. And I know that I will be cured, even though they said it's not curable, because my God will cure me. So I'm so grateful. So grateful, and that's the attitude I want to continue to have, that my heart will be full because of the Lord Jesus Christ, and that my future is secure. And I've always said it is well with my soul, no matter the circumstances, because it is well with my soul, because God has my soul. And so today, I want to share that with you too, that you will know, or you will feel that as well with your soul. May you cling to the Lord, who loves you, and just who would be your refuge, who wants to be your shepherd, who wants to protect you and guide you and just love upon you. So today's a good day. My niece is going to bring me some Del Sol Korean Mexican foods. I can't wait. And I'm really hoping that I could taste it. As I said, my taste bud has changed and nothing tastes the same. And my go-to is cereal and ice cream. And I hope I don't have to. But so I'm looking forward to that. And and I had a really nice visit. My niece, and her husband came from California last week to visit, and they were so good. They took down the Christmas tree for me and did some other household stuff, and then got me a new bathroom vanity. So, and it was good to see them, and it was just good to be surrounded by family. My family's been really good and supporting me and trying to do what they feel like could be helpful. And again, people, I could do things on my own and I want to, so don't discourage me. I think people get scared when I say I'm going out for a drive to a grocery store or whatever, or trying to do stuff in the house. I'm able to. It gives me some normacy to do that, and I want to do that when I have the energy, because yeah, and someone had said that I'm suffering because I have cancer. And I just want to say I'm not suffering at all. I don't call it suffering at all. I think, thank goodness, that chemo has come a long way and this is manageable. It's definitely challenging, but there's so much suffering in the world that cannot compare to what I am. It's an inconvenience for sure. And this is only going to be for a season. So there's a greater suffering that people are going through. And so don't compare me to that, because it's okay. I'm really good. I'm in the hands of the Lord. I'm in the hands of the good Lord. So I pray that you guys have a great week and just much peace and comfort to you, and a joy that only God could give from above. So take good care. Bye-bye.